backyard. For your service.
Here you go. Fruit.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Hi, Otto. You want an apple?
These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
I can no one communicate
so much
in
as a
this
thank you.
town.
Well,
Oh, I gotta do it all.
some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Okay.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Them old apples were enough.
Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. Running.
I hear there's
This
trouble
way.
in this area.
Interact with these things to get the marks
Get
away.
comfortable. You're not allowed to
Whisper,
leave.
thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Whisper. How's it going? Doing good. Just doing some real quick side quests before continuing the story.
The curse breakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
Aw, thank you. I appreciate it.
After all these years, I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree.
Damn.
Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
Dang, Cormac, you're so nice.
They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That was a really nice quest. That was a really nice quest. That was a nice little closer. A basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. May she rest in peace. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick. Dang. Ear itches, I apologize. Okay. Martinelli's apple cider. Oh, you think it's kind of like a little nod? It's an apple cider brand.
Did you come through the forge today? Smells like
How spicy is it? We got some spicy fiends in the chat. They really like spicy
And you
food.
say Sid built this place?
Okay, so we gotta go here, and I can't go anywhere else. Where is the area that I would want to go? Lost Wing. Would it be over here? For the hunt? Unless there's an area I haven't discovered yet. We got the Stranger Things music coming in. that 80 synthwave beat.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Where am I going? I'm going to see my uncle, I assume? I'm on like the route to go visit my uncle who's gonna take us across.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Yeah, this is about to be Jill's,
For what?
one of Jill's traumatic events.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
I don't see more emotion from Jill in this place. I'm gonna be real
We'll face it
disappointed.
together, then.
But I don't want to see too much.
To the end.
I need you not to die, please. Clive needs you. Welcome back, Dash.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many
Sorry, I'm just seeing how big the map
as we
is.
can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Oh, I burnt stuff all the way back there! Holy moly! I didn't even know there were mobs back there. I didn't even see them. Oh, there's a Boko. You don't fight the Bokos. The Bokos are friends. I want to return back to that small town, like village town that treated bearers like shit. I want to see what happened to them. All right, we've arrived.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
What's happening?
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Oh,
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
nice. Getting past Act 2 is a
that
big
she
deal.
might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Hi, Skiff.
What
Game's going
business could
good.
the Black Shields have in a village this
I'm ready to
small?
kick my mom's ass.
There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Hello.
Welcome, stranger.
There you got music. Yep. Orchestrions.
Very well.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to...
It wasn't horrendously expensive. I say that lightly.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
The Black Shields.
Oh,
Just
yes.
now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out.
Mother is looking for us. Telling you, she knows we're alive. She got hints that we were alive 5 years ago and took out an entire town. All right. Hello.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that.
We are travelers. Bum
We
ba dum bum
couldn't
bum
help
bum bum.
noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
That's fair. Eastpool was quite the mighty example that the Viceroy set.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience.
Can we talk for a second? Can we talk for a second on the likelihood that Joshua came out a redhead that I've just realized? Genetics would argue Joshua should not. The likelihood that Joshua has red hair is just like so small. Just so small considering that Mommy Dearest is blonde and that the dad was a brunette. How did Joshua end up with red ass hair?
Walked with fear.
Just a thought. Just came to mind.
Right.
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Joshua's more of a blonde to you? Really? Blonde? You think Joshua's blonde? I don't want to Google it actually because I don't want to find something. He's blonde. I think if you think I don't think Joshua's blonde one bit. Someone send me a picture of Joshua. Will someone do me a favor? Someone who's safe to Google. Could someone send me a picture of Joshua? Your parents have black and blonde hair and you're a redhead? I mean, it's rare. It can happen. Like, it's just the likelihood is real slim. It can happen. Don't get me wrong. It does require both of your parents to have redheads somewhere in your family lineage, but the likelihood is just like so small. Someone send me a picture of Joshua. I need it. Thank you. You don't think this is like redhead? Or maybe like even like older Joshua. This one I could see like maybe. Can you send me a picture of older Joshua too? Pale? This is the best. That's the best picture. Is there a better picture? Without spoiling yourself? I guess maybe I don't know if you care. Is there possibly a better picture of grown Joshua? I feel like I'd have more luck if I looked in game. Yeah, maybe it's just like I've associated with like Joshua with being a redhead because it always looks red to me. Like a really like light strawberry blonde. Compared to his mom, like the hair color is so different. To be fair, every picture I found on Google has him standing in fire. Which definitely he's definitely blonde or supposed to be. Well, they didn't do a very good job of selling it unless they weren't trying to. Good job, Max. Yeah, I guess maybe it's just every scene Joshua has been in has been just made them look like even this one. It's really small, but like that looks red to me, but again, it may be just the lighting. You know? Like even this one, even young Joshua here, this looks strawberry blonde to me. It looks like a really light. I guess this is the official art forum. I didn't mean to do that. That's the official like drawing art, I assume, with the voice for them. And it looks more blonde here. It definitely looks more blonde
Get
here.
comfortable. You're not allowed to leave.
So I guess it's supposed to be blonde. It just looks red in every scene ever. It just looks like a strawberry blonde to me in every scene ever. I mean, we have this younger picture. Like this other younger one does make Joshua look more blonde. But like when you hold up like pictures like this, which is like where I've seen Joshua most, Joshua be fitting into that like borderline redhead blonde category, you know? Like, maybe a blonde could be a redhead. We're just analyzing pictures of Joshua right now. Yeah, I mean that the one you sent me is pretty on par with this one that I already have. This one. The lighting's just like so off that I was living in the illusion that Joshua was some form of redhead. All right, well then never mind. There's no problems. Been living this life that Joshua was a redhead. But yeah, it must have just honestly been like all of the lighting
me.
and stuff.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
There
Sorry.
was so
Mommy?
much altered lighting for Joshua in every scene that they're in. That I just believed that Joshua was a redhead. Hi Gothic, how's it going? Hi Steven, how are you? I hope you've been well. Long time no see. He's absolutely just blonde? Well, now I know to look for it. Eyes locked.
Certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Sent another important picture? All right, let me see. What'd you send me now? Where is that? Wait, where did you see that? What's that a listing from? From his wiki fandom page? Even the fandom is labeling him as a ginger? Chat, we have to talk. The wiki fandom page listed him as a ginger. I'm so confused. Yoshi P, tell me. Is it possible? I mean, there are kids who start blonde and then their hair gets darker as they get older, but that's usually they go from like blonde to brown, not blonde to red. Is it and usually by the time you're like Joshua's age, at whatever age Joshua was when they were younger, your hair's kind of grown in at that point, but like there are kids whose their hair gets darker when they get older. So I wonder if all the pictures of Joshua being blonde have been Joshua as a kid. Maybe Joshua is a redhead. The fan page says that they're ginger. What does I don't know what the fandom bases it on. I'm all up in arms as much as anyone else. I don't know. Is Joshua a redhead or not? Do research. I don't want to spoil myself. You went from blonde to brown. Yeah, usually it's blondes to brown. Like when hair gets darker, because kids have lighter hair when they're born a lot of the times and it gets darker, but it usually goes brown. But I know it's game, but genetics causing me to confuse red is more recessive trait than blonde, I thought. It is. It's 100% a more recessive trait, but it's not impossible for parents who don't have red hair to have a red... This is how this whole conversation came up awkward. This is how this whole conversation came up, was how Joshua was a redhead when the dad was brunette and the mom was blonde. But then the conversation came up that Joshua is not a redhead, they're blonde. So, but it's possible. So like you can have a redheaded child from two non-redheaded parents. It requires redhead lineage, but like it's extremely rare. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like the wiki fandom is also confused. So you know what? We're just gonna keep playing.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever. Or
Joshua's a
whatever
phoenix.
lurks
That's
here.
all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh. Hi. What are you doing here?
Company.
We've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking me? The mother crystal's here.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Yeah, I don't know. In the end, it was more like a side comment more than anything, you know, like just commenting on like genetics rather than it being like, it's not a big deal whether Joshua's blonde or a redhead in the end. It was just something I was pointing out, you know, just like a side comment. I didn't expect it to turn into research. But now I'm invested. Are you team Joshua's a redhead or team Joshua's a blonde? You're gonna sit on your... I mean, to be fair, I would agree either way. So like if someone told me Joshua was blonde, I'd be like, okay. I'm like, yeah, the lighting does it. I can see it. Maybe like a dirty blonde, strawberry blonde, whatever we want to call it. But I also have been seeing him as a redhead, so it's like, I don't know. Is the dress black and blue, or is it yellow and gold? White and gold, I don't know.
More of my mother's men.
Oh my gosh, that works so much better. That is not where I wanted that to go, but that's okay. What is that? Heal it up a little bit. What is this thing? Oh, it's a chest. Okay. I got some jewelry. Let's see. Uses lunge damage by 5%. Nope. Do you like the combat? No. more now that you're further into the game. Yeah, I mean, I just got acclimated to it. I started to get a little more used to it. It definitely was not the easiest combat to pick up. I will say that. Like for a player who has a hard time picking up like new button formats and systems, it probably is not going to be a good time, but once you get it, it's not that bad. It just might take people a little longer than they would like. There's some people who might look at it and be like, this fucking sucks, and then they quit. You know, I'd hate for them to quit the game because they hate the combat system. But you're just gonna be missing out on a quality game. Jeez, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Oops. I don't think I went this way.
Excuse me. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Okay. Pretty sure I went that way, though. Yeah. Alright. Can't see anything. Did that get canceled? Maybe because they died. Oops. Alright, we got a really big bridge. And I guess we're going this way. Oops. Oh my god, the spiders actually scared me for a second. Woo, spooky. I didn't need to do that. Would you like to put that ability down? Okay, cool. Oh, this looks promising.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
What's wrong, Torgal?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Dun, ba-da-da-ba-da-bow, ba-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. I don't think that hit anybody. Oops. To the other enemy. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I'll just unlock targets and stop. I want to target this one. Thank you. There you go. See ya. Alright. So far, so good. Who do you work for? Oh, wait. We know that.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Oh, that's a better question.
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Hi, Kazik. We're going.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Was there anything else back here? I guess not. Just led back. I went through here. This is where I ran up to last time. I thought this felt familiar. And I had to turn around.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh. Shit.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Mom's crazy. And also a bitch.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. we should go.
Yes.
We're not
We
gonna
can't
like.
leave them here like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna like bury them or
But if
something?
the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Fine. Fine. Oh god, there's even more people around. Shit. Oh god. Not looking too good. Not looking too good there, bud. You were watching those chiropractic videos on TikTok, huh? Trying out a pose? Ah. This is the bridge. Is there ever going to be a way for us to put this bridge down? Maybe. Maybe. Oh god. There's gonna be no people left to rule. Well, I found water. Hello. I'm just gonna open your box. Sorry. Okay. I think it's time for us to leave. I think this is how you get cursed. Oh my gosh.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Hello, Boko. I don't want to fight you. I just want to find loot. Oops. I feel like if they were looking for someone, the definite stopping point would be a bridge to stop people. Oh, there's just people alive here? Did they not hear anything?
Happened to come by way of Old Ill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morning, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Excuse me, doggo. Boy, everybody's talking at once.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Okay, so can't go through the gate.
Passage to the
provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Become.
All right. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Great Duchy of Rosaria. Okay. Hello, Boko. You're very cute. Oh, that's a Boko booty.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Oh, good. That's just where we're going. Oh. Got it. Well, I pissed off everything on the beach. There's a lot of crabs. It could have been a crab rave. Who knew? I just disturbed the entire crab rave, though. I think our food is here. I gotta message Purple and tell them food. Where are my DMs of Purple? There we go. Food. Alright. Back to business. Huh? Oh, you already found the food? Oh, okay. We'll ignore my Discord DM then. Purple found the food. Oh, you did. Well, excellent. Ooh, look at the town. It's so big.
Greenly Wave Mom's love.
Lobster, thank you for the 35 months.
The
Thank you so
Lazarus.
much.
What happened to this place?
Oh my
My
gosh,
mother
it's so
happened.
huge.
The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Alright, chat. Sorry for the plastic opening. Definitely not ASMR. But I'm gonna shove some rice into my mouth. I'm eating honey shrimp and rice. Hope you're having a good Tuesday, Lobster. No, they're all pretty curvy. There's some curvy shrimp. You're having a Tuesday? Alright, that's fair. all Tuesdays. Are those more crabs? They pop up from the sand? Nope. They're just crab heads. I'm pretty sure they're moving. Do they not pop up from the ground? Oh! Okay. If you hit them, they do. I didn't know what they were doing. I wasn't sure. I haven't seen the crabs like that before. Ow. Anything on the dock? Nope. Thank you. Are we skipping? We don't go into the... Oh, I guess we don't. Okay, we don't do the town yet.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for everything!
Fuck off! I'm the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties!
The Chocobo's just like, I just work here.
No chance of
Don't
slipping
mind
through
me.
unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus...
Now we go into there.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
You're gonna guess not abandoned? Number of times I've had Clive just jump. Alright. Town's not as big as I thought it was, according to the map.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
I need the TikTok of a Clive cosplayer just jumping at like boxes and shit. Boxes, doors, talking to people. That'd be a 5-star TikTok.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oh, great.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, great.
Or not.
Even better. Just pick y'all up real quick. There we go. Group you up. Eat a tornado. Hi, Sarah. Done. Who cares about ad priority when you've got a tornado?
I've only ever seen one man fight like that.
Oh, hi.
And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Wait. Is that that 70 show guy? I don't remember his name. I don't remember what his name actually was. Remember the guy I said looked like he was from that 70 show? There was a W name. It was it Tyler and Wade? Was that the two of them? He got the haircut.
Forgive me, my lord.
Hey, there we
I knew
go.
not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Telling you, we're just hitting the back button on all of Clive's drama.
We can speak inside.
Sorry, we just killed your friends. Shit.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Never mind.
The son.
I'll save my theory. Oh, I didn't even
So wait,
read.
the
I
Black
don't think I
Shields have
cared
broken camp. They
to read
march in full
Wade's
force
active
for
time
Buick
lore,
Bridge.
but that's a good catch.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
Yeah, so there is another
If I
kid
do
of hers
nothing,
running around.
Then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shield have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Something I've noticed. No one acknowledges Jill. I'm trying to think of a moment. No one even acknowledges Jill. I think the only time Jill got acknowledged is when we were pretending to be Jill's bearer. But like, no one gives a rat's ass about Jill. Clip videos. When I wiped on mechanics, I still can't remember to this day. Hey, it's hard. It's a lot of mechanics to fit in your brain. Yeah, it just feels like Jill is not even there. I'm waiting for Jill to have a moment because I feel like they used her as like a driving plot to carry the story, like having her be like the noble for us hiding as a bearer and like carrying us along and like being Clive's hope and everything. But like, that's it. Like, now that Clive is like reuniting with a bunch of people and like gaining their own hope, like Jill is just slowly becoming very very telling